come in, grab a drink. Welcome to today's episode 68. I have my beautiful daughter, Luna, as a guest. Second time on our school holiday edition. We are here, we're chilling at home, and we really enjoyed doing an episode last week together, so we thought we're going to do another one today. The topic of today's episode is mum guilt, but from the perspective of a child. Are you ready? Do you have anything to say before we get started?
I have something to say, or a couple to get started.
Okay, go.
Light bulb!
Light bulb. Anything else?
Bob the Builder!
Okay, so our topic for today is mum guilt. I have a question for you, Luna. What does guilt mean?
Feeling like, oh yeah, I can explain it easily.
Go.
Like, you do something, and then you feel bad or like sorry for it.
You feel
for
bad.
what you've done.
Yeah, you feel bad or sorry for it. So give me an example of something you might feel guilty for.
I might feel guilty for stepping on someone's foot.
Stepping on someone's foot.
I would still feel a bit bad for that. Because I know it was an accident, but I still stepped on someone else's foot.
Okay, so guilt is a feeling that you have when you do something that you don't think you should have done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it makes you feel bad about yourself or for the other person.
Yeah, but like if I saw that I did it, if I saw that I did that, I would feel guilty. But if I didn't see that and I just felt it, because every time I do that, I feel it.
Have you ever, so that was an example that you gave.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt guilty?
I don't know.
Have you ever done anything that makes you feel guilty?
I've
Maybe to your brother?
slapped him 100 times.
Oh my God, Luna.
Slapped him 100 times.
Okay. And do you feel guilty about that?
Very.
Why? Why?
Because I shouldn't have slapped him, and I feel bad for him because it could have hurt him.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next question. I think we've got a really good understanding of what guilt is.
I already know everything.
What do you think mum guilt is?
If a mum feels guilty,
If a mum feels guilty? That's pretty straightforward, isn't it?
it's called mum guilt.
It's called
So-
mum guilt.
So it's mum and guilt. Mum guilty. So it's mum guilty.
Okay. Why do you think mums say they feel guilty all the time?
Because I did something wrong.
Because they did something wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah?
To look after their children.
Mums feel guilty all the time. I feel guilty pretty much every day, more than once a day. Why do you think that is?
Because you did something wrong, or you feel like you did something wrong.
Mm-hmm. So you feel like you did.
Like you got cranky and you made the children like us upset,
Mm-hmm.
like you did the other day.
The other day?
Well, maybe not the other day, like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I thought I did it this morning.
Oh yeah.
Didn't I? Happens often. Mums feel guilty so often because sometimes I feel guilty if I do something, and I also feel guilty if I don't do that thing. If I give you a treat, if I give you like junk food, how do you think I feel? Like nerds. How do you think I feel?
Oh, that's an easy question.
Mm.
The topic? That's guilty.
Guilty.
I can every day, every question, I'm like, I'll just think about it as a topic, and I'll say guilty, guilty, guilty.
Okay.
Every
So
time.
if I give you nerds, let's use nerds as an example. If I give them to you, I feel guilty. Why?
Because they've got a lot of sugar in them, and you don't want to give me, like, for example, if we change that to like every now and every day, you'll feel guilty because it's got a lot of sugar, and you don't want me having a lot of sugar all the time because it's not healthy for me.
Mm-hmm. How do you think I feel when you ask me for a treat and I say no?
I feel sad because I love treats.
No, how do you think I feel?
Oh, well, I feel sad because I love treats.
Yeah, I know.
But then Mummy feels happy because she doesn't want me having any sugar.
Do you think I feel happy when you ask me for a treat and I say no? So you said if I give you a treat like nerds, I feel guilty because I don't want you to have bad stuff in your body. But then if I don't give you a treat, let's say you ask me for nerds one day and I say no, how do you think I feel?
Happy.
You think I feel happy?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I also feel guilty.
Why do you feel guilty? I thought you didn't want me having sugar.
Yes, I don't. But guess what I feel when I look at your little face after you've asked me for a treat?
I mean, look at this, Mum.
I know you want to do, your please face. Okay. Did you know that when I say no to treats that I feel guilty?
No.
No. And why do you think I feel guilty?
Because you want me to have a good day. You want me to have a nice time.
Mm-hmm.
And you want me to have treats, but it's just not healthy. So I can't have it like 24/7,
Exactly.
365.
That's right. So do you see that there's a bit of a problem there?
You feel both reasons, but you can't. Like in Golden, they say, I tried to pick both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Because you try to pick both sides, but you can't say yes to everything, and you can't say yes to both.
Yep. Oh my gosh, you found it lyric to explain that feeling.
A lyric.
So how does it go in Golden?
So in the song Golden,
Hmm.
they say, I tried to pick both sides, but I couldn't find my own place, which makes sense to what we're trying to talk about.
Amazing. Yeah. And it's so tricky, Luna. If you can see that just with that example, that I feel guilty when I give you a treat, but I also feel guilty when I don't give you a treat, that's why mums feel guilty all the time. Because no matter what, we feel bad. My next question is, what do you think mums should feel guilty about?
Doing stuff that like make them feel like they're not being cared.
Explain that a bit more. What do you mean?
Like their mum might feel guilty about like making the children feel like the mum doesn't like care about them, but the mum does care about them. It's just she might be like doing work and stuff.
So mums do feel guilty about that, definitely. So I feel guilty when I have to work and I have to say, sorry, I can't play. What do you think they should feel guilty about? What's something that you should say, yeah, that makes sense. You should feel bad about that.
Screaming and making them cry.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough, right? If you've hurt someone's feelings or you've upset someone, then you would feel guilty too, wouldn't you? So on top of feeling guilty about if I give you treats, if I don't give you treats, if I let you play Nintendo, if I don't let you play Nintendo, if I tell you you have to go to bed on time because I think you're tired, or if I let you stay up. So on top of feeling guilty about all those things, there are times where mums feel guilty because they've actually done the wrong thing. Why do you think those moments happen? Mums get like when I get too cranky and then I have to come and say, look, I'm really sorry. I crossed the line. I said something mean. I was too loud. I was unfair. Why do you think that happens?
Sorry, that was a bit of a long sentence, so
Repeat the question.
yeah,
Okay.
just repeat.
So there are times where I feel guilty because I've actually done the wrong thing, right? So I've actually said, Luna, I'm on the phone, leave me alone. Or something that was mean and rude and nasty. I should feel guilty about that because it's not kind. And so I'll
It's
come.
not kind.
Yeah, it's not kind. So then I'll come to you and apologize and I'll say, Luna, I should not have spoken to you that way. I'm really sorry. So if I feel guilty in those moments, what should I do to fix them?
When you like done something wrong, what do you think you should do to apologize?
Yeah. Yep.
If you shouted at us, you could just say, sorry, I shouldn't have done that. It was very mean. I just don't like it when people distract me.
Yeah. Why do you think that happens sometimes?
You mean when you get cranky?
Yeah.
Because we've done the wrong thing. And we've like interrupted you and stuff.
Sometimes. Other times, people just lose their patience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like sometimes you do.
I do. I think we even spoke about it on the last episode where I said I need to work on my patience. When those moments happen, when mummy loses it or when mummy loses her patience, let's say, that's something that I have to work on. I am very sorry for those moments, but I think they happen because I'm human. So I feel guilty about them every single time, but I think the reason I feel guilty about them and the reason I feel guilty about the other things I was saying, like letting you play Nintendo, not letting you play, letting you have treats, not letting you have treats, is because mums always have this idea that they want to be perfect for their children. What do you think about that?
I don't know how.
Okay, let me explain it. So one of the reasons that I feel guilty quite often is because I think I make mistakes. And as a mum, I don't want to make mistakes because I love you and I want you to have a good life with a good mum. I feel guilty a lot of the time because, like a lot of mums, I just want to be perfect. So, my question is, what do you think about mums wanting to be perfect?
They want to be perfect, but they can't. They don't always have to be perfect, or they can't be perfect all the time because they sometimes make mistakes.
And why can't they be perfect?
Because you can't be perfect every like perfect. You can't be perfect
Why?
because you just can't be the best kid or the best mom or the best person in the world.
So, you think it's impossible to be perfect?
It's hard to be perfect because you can't be perfect just in one go.
I think the tricky thing is, Mamita, is that sometimes there's just not one right thing to do, is there?
Yeah, you can't be perfect.
How could you be perfect if
There's no reason to be, there's no even like choice to be perfect.
no, it's not an option because I mean humans can't be I don't think humans can be perfect.
No one can be perfect. Everyone just has to be themselves. Like, if you want to be perfect, you can't.
Well, you can't. You can't. Because even when I'm trying really hard to do the right thing, there's something that has to get left behind. Like, for example, yesterday, where did we go?
Area 51.
We went out. We went to a fun playland called Area 51.
It was the biggest one in Sydney.
It's the biggest. It's humongous, right? We had a fun time there.
Yeah.
So think about this, right? If I was trying to be a perfect mum, I mean, I can't, but let's say if I was really trying hard to be a perfect mum, we've gone to a fun playland, we've gone out, what do you think's happening here at home while we're out at a fun playland?
I don't know.
What are there jobs getting done while we're out at a playland? No. How can they be if I'm not here doing them?
Well, what if Daddy just drops off quick? Because we're the only ones out.
Yeah, that's hard though, because Daddy was at work.
Yeah, what if Daddy just goes for his lunch break and just sneaks back in and does the house and then just goes back to work?
I mean, Daddy, if you're listening, that's a great idea. You should sneak back in your lunch break and clean the whole house. I think it might be a bit longer than a lunch break though. So the house needs cleaning, doesn't it? Got to do laundry, got to do washing, got to do dusting, cleaning, cooking, all that kind of stuff.
Can just say, sorry. I just need a time for like lunch and then recess.
Or 2 breaks in the day.
Two breaks in
Maybe
the
he
day.
could clean the house if he had 2 breaks. He came home quickly, cleaned it all, and then went back to work. So we could go to fun playlands all day. So what I'm trying to say to you, Luna, is that it's very difficult to do it all. I can't take you to a fun playland and be here cooking you a healthy dinner, making sure everything's washed, making sure your room's nice and tidy. I can't do everything. So it's actually impossible to be perfect.
Yeah, because humans don't even have the arms to reach to like Russia, and the other hand to India.
So, in other words, we're not robots.
No.
We're humans.
Yeah, we can't do this.
No. So, okay, let's get to the end of the conversation about mum guilt because I think there's a few things we need to understand. One, mums feel guilty if they do something or if they don't do something. That's just mad, isn't it? How can we feel guilty? How can I feel guilty if I give you nerds and then guilty if I don't give you nerds? And then they feel guilty for the things that they actually do wrong because they think that we think we have to be perfect all the time. But we've just said we can't be perfect. We're humans. Sometimes we're tired. Sometimes we're hungry. Sometimes we've got a lot of stuff to do and there's a lot of pressure to get it done. As a kid, I want to know, what do you think is the most important thing for mums to be? If you had to choose between me tidying the whole house, me having the house perfect, the laundry perfect, all the meals cooked, or me being at every one of your Easter hat parades, soccer matches, jiu-jitsu games, or spending days out with you doing fun activities and all.
Someone has to, like, because you can't do everything. Someone has to, like, take me somewhere when I have something on.
Mm.
Someone, if you're not available to take me, someone else has to.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think is the most important thing? Should I feel guilty if I haven't finished the laundry, like it's overflowing today, should I feel guilty about that?
Yes.
Do you think I should? Does it bother you that the laundry's not finished?
It doesn't bother me, but you could feel guilty.
I do. I
Your
mean,
words, not mine.
yeah. For me, I feel annoyed because I'd love to get to the bottom of the laundry. But as your mum, does it affect you?
No.
Does it bother you if the house is not spotless?
No. What I care about is if you care about us.
And I do care about you. But there's so many things for me to do as a mum that to care about you, like giving you a nice clean environment to live in. You have a dust allergy. If I don't clean this house,
But this is fluffy.
yeah, but that's not full of dust.
Oh, good.
If I don't clean the house, then it affects your health, doesn't it? So as your mum, there's a lot of things I need to do to take care of you. Plus, I also want to show up for things. I want to be there at your school when you have an Easter hat parade. I want to be there to drop you off and pick you up.
You've already went to both of my Easter.
I know. There might come a time where I can't go. Do you know how guilty I'll feel? I know lots of
Very guilty.
well, I know lots of parents who feel guilty when they can't go to those things. And why do you think that happens? Because we just can't do everything.
Yeah, we can't do everything.
My question to you, my final question about mum guilt is if we can't do everything, if mums can't be perfect, what should we prioritize? Do you know what that means? What should be the number one thing we should focus on? If we can't do everything and we know we're not perfect, we can't be perfect because we're only human. So we have to understand that. So you tell all the mums, you cannot be perfect.
You mean what is the most important thing out of all the things you can do that you have to do, like
Yeah.
no matter what?
So as a kid, from your perspective, as a kid, since mums can't be perfect and can't do everything, what should be their number one focus?
Taking care of their kids,
But in which way? Taking care of you,
loving them,
loving them. Yeah.
making sure they're healthy, and doing good stuff for them, because everything else is about like the house and stuff.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is your children.
The most important thing is
Because what if they feel like sad, sick, or like upset or something?
So are you saying it's better for me to focus on you guys than to make sure that the house is spotless every single day?
Well, I know you love making sure the house is clean like every day, but you also need to like take care of the kids.
Yeah. So that's more important than a clean house.
Yeah.
That's more important than a spotless car, let's say.
Yeah. If you have a dirty house or a dirty car, don't worry about that. You can do it like,
Every now and then.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's all right. It's all right to not have a perfect house and not have a perfect car as long as you don't forget having good times with your kids and taking care of your kids. Is that what you're saying? I like that. So are you saying I don't have to be perfect? You still love me if I'm not perfect?
Yeah, I still love you if you're not perfect.
You sure? So you still love me if I don't?
Even if we don't buy a house with an attic, or even if we don't have enough even if we don't have enough space in the house to do roly polies every day,
Your dream is a big house.
yeah,
Because where do we live?
I still love you.
You still love me.
Because I live in like a dirty, dirty apartment.
Dirty apartment.
Well, it's not that dirty. It's clean, but
It's a bit messy today, isn't it?
it's squeezy. It's small,
Small.
very small.
Small. Yep. So we live in a small,
Yeah, and
sometimes messy.
Mila's house is like
I know.
so big.
Dream house.
Got stairs, the type of beds we can like someone can climb under.
Yeah, which you don't have.
I have a bunk bed.
You got a bunk bed. Even if I can't get you your dream home, even if I can't buy you lots of
Dream house.
even if I can't buy you lots of things, even if I can't keep the house spotless, make home cooked dinners every night and get on top of the laundry, do you still love me?
Yes, because I'm your daughter, and my job is to love whole family, including you.
So you're saying it's not possible to be perfect, so maybe just relax a bit. Should we just should mums relax a bit and not try to be perfect all the time? And just,
Because you can just be you. You don't have to be the best human being on the planet.
well, do you know how much mums actually stress about trying to be perfect for their kids?
I'm not a mom, so I don't know anything about
I know, but I'm telling you that that's something that mums often worry about. That's why they feel guilty all the time, because they think, how can I be perfect for my kids?
Ew.
It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? We're living life full of stress and guilt. Do you have any final words about trying to be perfect and feeling guilty when they can't? Should they try to be perfect? Is it possible for mums to be perfect?
No, it's not possible. No one can be perfect.
Okay.
Everyone has to be the way they are.
So should they stress about trying to be perfect? Should they feel guilty because they can't be perfect? No. I want mums to hear what you've said about the things that really matter to a kid, yeah? So that they don't worry about being perfect.
What matters, matters.
Yeah. I love you too. Is there anything else you want to say before we end the episode?
Can we do jokes now?
Okay, you want to do some jokes?
Yeah.
All right, Luna wants to share some jokes to end this episode. She's been preparing a few and she wants to share them with you. So let's go. What's the first joke?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Huh.
Who? Stop it. Do you have another one?
Why did the poop say, "Oh, disgusting smell" to his neighbor?
Why?
Because his neighbor was cooking a rotten sausage.
That's disgusting. All right. Thank you so much, Luna, for being a wonderful guest and having this very important conversation. I hope you enjoyed it. We've got a few days left of school holidays and we're just going to chill, aren't we? We're just going to chill. We still got
I'm
to
just gonna relax.
chillax. You're just going to dance there, aren't you? We love you to bits. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Thank you, Luna, for being my wonderful guest. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.